Is this one? And tell me, what did you find? Let's start with, I don't know, who wants to start? Okay, I have the feeling Andres wants to say something, so
No, bro.
since you're the last one to enter, you will be the first one to speak.
But from the passage was kind of easy because there it was the there is the answer kind of. We have to eat like for being healthy, like grain, green vegetables, legumes, orange, green tea, soy, right?
Yeah.
There was, yeah. But I was looking like something like kind of oh that Google recommends you.
Okay, let's see Google. What does Google say?
And Google recommends you to be like healthy with a healthy body, especially not with a healthy brain or hair or something like that. It's just for all your body. It's kind of eggs, potatoes, steak, low fat yogurts, carrots, apples, and nuts.
Ah,
Those and kind of food are really healthy for your body. Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
Is it easy to add all those to your diet living in the United States?
Yeah,
Yeah, easy to find.
yeah, easy to find. And yeah, something that took my attention is like eggs. I thought it's like kind of are not good for your body, but it has a lot of protein and so it's kind of energy. But if you use wrong, I think so. If you don't do exercise or you don't have like kind of activity, it is dangerous for your body. I think so.
Okay, okay. So before I go with the questions, let's see what Nicholas has, okay?
Uh, I was reading that there are certain like tests to determine which food is better for you depending on your genes. So first they take like how do you say a muestra,
Sample.
a sample of your saliva or maybe a blood test, and then and there they got some results. And according to this information, they say, well, this is good for you, and this is not so useful for you. But in general, I saw that there was a well in Google, endocrinologist said that like a basic thing is just try not to eat um, processed food. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Yeah.
So just trying to eat real food, it's like the first step for this. And that's basically what I found.
Okay, and is that easy to find in Ecuador?
Yes, it is easy.
Yeah, pretty easy, right? Uh, so why do you think people usually say it's difficult or expensive to find food that like healthy food?
I think so because of when they are working is difficult. What they found around when one person is like uh, rounded, I don't know,
In the surroundings?
surround in the surroundings is just fast food or that kind of stuff. So it's difficult to eat healthy. Yeah.
And what about, because I know there are a lot of restaurants that sell healthy food or they try to sell healthy food, but I don't see them progressing that much. Why do you think? What's missing in the healthy food industry?
Taste.
Taste, high levels of salt and fat.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe. What do you say, Andres?
I don't know. I think so. It's kind of some control. Like somebody has to go to inside to the, for example, in a restaurant that you think that is healthy food, but you deeply you don't know how they do.
Okay.
So I think because they want just selling, and it's kind of it's business.
Yeah.
So they are not thinking in your health, in your body or your health. So they just are thinking and making money. So I don't know if they change. For example, they use a good uh, oil or kind of that, or they keep changing, like because it's dangerous to use again and again and again. So you don't know that. So and you can see the results. I think maybe it's that problem because we don't have in our country authorities that they are in charge about checking how a business of call it of healthy food or something they are how if they are making good. I think that's the problem. Maybe I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So you mentioned two interesting. I'm just going to write them down. Quality control and taste.
Would be the price
The
also.
price. Well, that's a big role. What about the price?
Right.
Doing, I think that when you try to eat healthy, it could be really expensive. For example, if you want to use olive oil instead of the normal one, it is way much expensive. And for example, you could buy in the supermarket a really big, I don't know, tomato. Apparently, it's great, and for the price is good, but it may have many chemicals and these things. So it appears that eating healthy may be more expensive.
Okay. Okay. So that's another one. And yeah, even if they make good quality and they have good taste, for example, I know there's this one place, Freshies, Freshie they have a couple stores in the north, and they actually make really delicious food. Like, but it's so expensive. Like, I would love to eat it every day, but I don't have the money to eat it every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's expensive. There's just some green things in there, and it's like $5, but there there is no meat.
yeah.
It's $5.
Yeah, and if you want to put a little bit of meat like chicken or fish, they will like charge $4 more. Like, oh my gosh, I can buy a
Yeah.
chicken for $4.
Yeah. Price I think is a good reason.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else that's missing out?
Mm,
No, no. I'm gonna add one more, and this one is, what do you think about that?
speed.
Mm, But I think if you eat a salad, it's faster than eating something like fast food.
It should be.
So I don't understand the point.
Well, yeah, it should be. Uh-huh. Do you have anything to say,
Thinking
Andres?
about like maybe like it's expensive because it doesn't have too many like preservatives. I don't know if it's the correct word.
Okay.
And you can they if you have outside this or something, it takes really fast. I don't know the word like but I studied that word last class. It gets. It's not peak. It's peak.
No, it's not.
It's. I don't remember. What's the word?
uh, actually, I know what word you want to say, but I don't remember it either. Uh,
Discomposition.
yeah, it decomposes it. Where did we
But it's
say that?
one word like.
Yeah, I think we saw it in Andy Goldsworthy, I think, right? Decay? Was it decays? Decay?
I don't know. But anyway.
Okay. Well, let's say decomposes until we find the word. Well, yeah. Well, that's another one. Yeah, rotation of product needs to be faster. So
Yeah.
logistics is has to be like more programmed and stuff, and obviously the personnel will be more expensive. But asset speed, because even though it should be easier and faster, as Nicolas said, if you go to Freshies or to Go Green and stuff, it will still take longer than McDonald's. Like if you go to McDonald's, it'd be right away, super fast, and it's fried, and there's so many things they do. And in these restaurants, like you go and I want it fast because I have to go to work or something, and you have to wait like for a really long time. So yeah, I think they should improve in speed, especially for a kind of market. Maybe it's not their market. I don't know. So, do
Yeah.
you think it's possible to create uh, a good restaurant, like with food to take that has good quality, good taste, low price? They give it fast, and they have good logistics and personnel that will take care of the food. Comes in, comes out. First in.
It's not possible in my opinion.
Not possible in your opinion? Okay. What about you, Nicholas? What do you say?
Mm, I mean, I think it would be possible, but I don't know if you said also price. Is that part of the equation or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
price is part of the question. It has to be in a lower price.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Just because of the price, I said no, not possible, not possible. Just for price. If you don't mention like price, it's kind of yes, of course. Like cheap, no, because you can't find those products like cheap. It's not on your hands. It's on others
Oh,
people.
okay, I would understand that in the United States where you are, but what about here in Ecuador? Like, we have a lot of things here, right?
Yeah, but I think it's not uh, kind of possible because
Uh-huh.
if you buy from some place like with control quality that product is organic, like kind of that, this product is gonna be expensive for sure. If you wanna like be like sure like 100% that is uh, healthy and is organic, it is gonna be really expensive. But if you think like it is organic because you went to Machachi and you buy, but at the end you don't know if if they put something else to get fast their products or kind of that. Maybe it is cheap, but you are not sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's those stickers, those GMO-free stickers, free transgenic stickers and stuff. They have their price behind. You're very right on that.
Because people doesn't know that, for example, you buy to like kind of old people that and you ask them if this is naturally grow and they say yes because maybe they don't know that putting kind of something in their plants is not organic. They don't know the meaning. Maybe I think so. Just they thinking, oh, I put this product and they got fast. They grow up fast, and that's it. And they say, oh, it's organic. Yeah, they don't know about it. We are thinking about that.
Yeah, that's so true. Behind the good quality control, there is a whole universe, like a huge, huge universe.
Yeah,
And yeah, you're very right on that.
yeah.
So your verdict, not possible.
No,
Verdict, Nicolas, not possible.
It's too difficult.
Too difficult, yeah. It is actually very, very difficult. But whoever comes up with an idea, I think that person will be a millionaire. Because I do believe, I don't know, that's my perspective. I do believe that people want to be healthier, but the available things are the unhealthy things, even if you want it. Well, what do you think about that?
In addition, what I think is that people from maybe the most of the people, like the big percentage, is not ready to consume that kind of food because the most of the people is kind of thinking about prices, and if you have one, and they are not thinking about if this is healthy or not. They are thinking if this tastes like good and it's cheap, and what is the amount. So you people are not ready for this, like getting like kind of uh healthy food and kind of that stuff, no calories, and no, they care about what's the amount, how it is the taste, and what is the price. So
Yeah, they don't want a panecillo, they want a chimborazo.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's very Ecuadorian. Do you think that applies only for Ecuador, or does it apply for a social class, or does it apply globally?
Social class.
Social classes, okay.
social class, yeah.
Okay, interesting. So, what do you think? Like here in Quito, where should be the worst place to place uh, this kind of food for freshies to go?
Anywhere in the south.
Anywhere in the
Yeah,
south.
basically. Yeah, but because it's true that most people here in Ecuador just think about the taste and the amount of food. But sometimes the ones who have the chance or the privilege to think about, oh yeah, there is some colors in this and this thing has this or the other thing, are people that really have uh, a higher upper class. So there are like different problems depending on the economy,
Uh-huh.
as we could say in generally the first world problems and the third world problems. So it's similar. Maybe just here in Quito we could say the same. And I've seen that usually when you get to know someone that may have some money, you realize that they go to the gym, they are fitness, these kind of things, and they try to take care of themselves. But I think it's because also of the money, and which allows them to think about these other little things.
Ah, yeah. What do you say, Andres?
I agree. Bad market, like, bad place is the south. I think more like fast, like I don't know, because now south is like too far.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
And but you go with like kind of you wanna put this in La Jota, for example.
To compete with the papitas de la Jota.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of,
That's difficult.
yeah, it's really difficult. But some nowadays, I think people wants to look like cool. Like maybe it works because you know how 5 food works.
Yeah, yeah. The 5 food history is quite
Food is not like kind of really good food, but it's expensive. So I go to 5 food and I'm cool. So maybe if you work like in that way, it can work.
okay. Sounds like a plan. What do you say, Nicolas? I think we're getting somewhere.
I think, I don't know if it will work in the south. You should go to Bayan and make your money.
You don't believe in the South.
It's so difficult here in the south, and mm, people prefer just the taste. I think so.
Yeah, but you see, if you go like kind of Cadillacs or 5 foods or that kind of business, there is people and there is a lot of people.
There
And
are.
why?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I was thinking about just healthy food, but yeah, you this kind of non-healthy food, it works. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's it's unhealthy, but they wanna be kind of cool. Like
Um.
if you use like kind of that strategy, I think maybe it can work. Like because people thinks now about like ego, about like, oh, I'm different. So maybe you can work on that if you wanna have that kind of business, and it can work. Maybe I think so. I think so. In my personal opinion, maybe it's a good market to have wine in the south because it's nothing there, and there is a lot of people that maybe they want. It's not a lot, but
Yeah.
on the north, I think you can find. In the south, I think it's nobody. Like I'm sure that some people is looking for one place, but um, it's not it's not any restaurant with that kind of food. So they have to go to the north, and maybe it works. Yeah, I think so for sure. But it's gonna be difficult uh, at the first time, but with the time, I think it works, and you are gonna have competition. Maybe it's another business from the north. It's kind of like McDonald's in the south, like kind of first time they think that it doesn't work, and a lot of companies they thought that it doesn't work at the south because it's expensive, but when they prove they try and they open a new McDonald's in the south,
Yeah.
uh, a lot of um, a lot of business like in like fast food business, they saw how it how it they saw like they have demand and they can do a lot of money, and and they started to open a lot of like KFC or KFC. Um, I don't know, a lot of restaurants like that you used to find at in the north. So I think it works.
Yeah. I think the only difference between those examples and healthy food is is what we've been talking about, like this whole hour, and it's the taste. Because if you go to Cadillacs, you say it's cool and yeah, it's nice atmosphere. How do you say ambiente and these things?
Environment, atmosphere
Yeah.
also.
And yeah, that's true. But also the food is really tasty, and that's
Yeah.
like
High levels of sugar and fat.
yeah. But yeah, but yeah, it would be interesting that some healthy restaurant is put up in the south. Maybe it could work. Maybe not. But yeah, I think it's really interesting to think about it, because it's like seeing the possibility of having success, because there is no single one of this class. So it's interesting to think about it.
Yeah. What do you think, Salif?
What do I think? Uh, After everything I heard, I think there could be a strategy to enter in the South. Not too far in the South, but probably around our area, like Recreo, Magdalena. Um, but I do think they need a big investment in money, because I do believe that until they have the position they want, they will have to lose at least a year or two. Yeah. But if you're the first one here and you get the position you want, when the rest comes, you are already rank one. So yeah, it's like the perfect example was McDonald's. McDonald's.
Yeah.
So they came in first, like us with high prices and stuff. And I mean, they're paying rent to Recreo Shopping Center, and the rent there is it's pretty expensive. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Maybe.
we need a good business plan. But yeah, it's very difficult because of the price. Um, there's this one thing. I don't know how to say this in Spanish. In English, it's in Spanish. It's called sesgo. Have you heard the word sesgo?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So sesgo in English. Let me see how bias. Let me see the pronunciation. Bias. Okay. So there's this marketing bias. And yeah, like from the marketing side, I do believe that they have the South as the worst place to have a premium service. But as you said, there are a lot of people who have a different lifestyle, and who know about their health and stuff, and I think it could work with a good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like Walmart. You know the story of Walmart, history of Walmart.
No, I don't know.
Nicholas, have you heard how Walmart, or what's the characteristic of Walmart?
Yes, the thing is that in the past, like it was like the way of selling was like when you go to a store and you have to interact with the owner of the store and you tell him I want this and that. But what the creator of Walmart did was that you could go to the store and you by yourself you can choose what to pick, and then at the end you go and pay as we do in Supermaxi. So it was like revolutionary, and well, he grew in the way that we know today.
Yeah, that was one really important thing. The other was the location. So Walmart, the first Walmarts, or basically all the first Walmarts, weren't in like New York or Chicago or LA. The Walmarts were basically like in Allentown, Bethlehem, Buffalo, places where people weren't attended. And now he has a fortune. Like they have a fortune and stuff. So yeah, he focused on a market that wasn't an insatisfactory market. Yeah. So yeah, probably a strategy like that could work out. I don't know. I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube, and hopefully, someone in Ecuador watch this, and and opens a great healthy food restaurant and makes millions. And hopefully he will say, thank you, Nicolas, thank you, Andres, and thank you, Jens Alef.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that was really interesting as for combining epigenetics, healthy food, and marketing. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a vocabulary activity. Okay. Are you ready, Andres?
I think so.
You think so?
Always. Always. I'm ready. Always.
There you go. Let me see if I can share a screen directly with the 1 second with the words Zoom and whiteboard. Okay, so do you know how to write in the whiteboard?
Oh, sorry.
Just like that. Great. So look, here we have a couple words. Do you see them?
Yeah.
Changing, taking, new surroundings, children, unsuitable people, purity, keep, bad, good, and pattern. What we're going to do, we are going to find the synonym of those words in paragraph number 1. Okay? If you think you have the synonym, you are going to write next to the word. So Andres, you're going to use the blue. Okay? Andres is going to use blue, and Nicolas, you're going to use green.
It's possible to write. I don't know how to write.
There's a bar of options, and you will have something that says text. So you click on text, or you change the color first. I'm gonna write red, and you write.
I don't have that tool.
Another tool?
Do you have Nicholas or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Great.
me. F.
Oh, that was good. So I'm just gonna prepare the chart. And this is gonna be here, and Nicolas is gonna be here. Okay.
I don't have like that tool. I don't know where I have to go.
Do you have a bar of options, maybe, or maybe 3 little dots? 1, 2, 3, somewhere.
No.
No.
I have like silence, stop video, participants, chatear. I don't know how to say. Chats, sharing screen, recording, reactions, and get out. That's it. But I can write here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. You can write it on your book. So please screenshot this, and I will give you 5 minutes in advantage for as advantage, and at 11:40 you connect again to the same link, and we will see your answers. Okay.
Okay. It's
Okay.
5 minutes because what time is there?
5 minutes. Oh, it's 11:35. So 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So screenshot, check it, and I'll give you 5 minutes, and then we start.
Okay.